And these are doubles. These were some of the screen footage that we had of different people that had come in and done screen tests when they were trying to claim they could be the Bruce Lee lookalike, or they could be the successor to Bruce Lee.
So there was somewhere that wasn't specifically for this necessarily, but you're saying these guys were sending their...
Oh, yeah, unsolicited people were sending
interesting.
Stuff in.
I think at the end you get Kim Dae-jung, I think at the end, who was actually in... I think they stick him in at the end, but interesting.
But, you know, you look at this kind of stuff and you see they're all trying to mimic Bruce. And obviously they had watched the footage over and over and over, trying to come up with ways to impersonate him, basically.
Right.
Whether it was how to take a jacket off, or whether it was how to wipe your nose, your thumb, as you're getting ready for the fight. All these little master gestures, right? No,
say no sometimes.
I'm not doing this nonsense. I don't agree with it. I think it's the wrong thing to do. If you want to do it without me. Which was, again, you asked the difference between Golden Harvest and Shaw Brothers. It was a very collegial kind of attitude. By 1976, I was a full partner at Golden Harvest. So I had a vote equal to Raymond's vote and Leonard's vote on the board of directors of what we would do and what we wouldn't do. And I was focused on a lot of other things on the international side. Leonard wanted this done for two reasons. And he brought it up in a weekly meeting between Raymond, he and I, of what we were doing on the production side. His argument was, we had the footage, we had yet to decide what we were going to do with the Game of Death footage, but it was important to keep the audiences energized and excited about Bruce, because there had been no new films. There had been nothing in 3 years. There had been reissues of the films. Everybody was speculating that we didn't have footage, that maybe there was no Game of Death footage, or maybe we only had 1 day's worth of footage, right? Now, that said, what they tried to turn this into was a teaser of what was supposedly going on behind the scenes. That was me running around trying to... That's a true, again, that picture of Raymond Chow with Pele. Yeah, we took him to dinner. He flew into Hong Kong. We took him out to dinner and we talked about him doing a movie for Golden Harvest even though Bruce Lee was dead. Right? Because there had been some talk about trying to put Pele in a movie with Bruce. Jimmy Coburn, as you saw in the stills earlier, had come to Hong Kong to talk about doing his movie. And we had had conversations with Steve McQueen and Bruce about doing something together before Bruce ever shot Enter the Dragon.
Interesting.
But the truth was, it was a moot point. Then he was gone. So what are you going to do with Steve McQueen if you don't have Bruce Lee?